Moving on to agenda item 8, approval of purchasing. We have 811, 812, and 813, approval of bids. There is no 82 non-biddable items, and we have 83 disposal. So I'd like to take all of 81 plus 83.
Can you separate 8-1 from
81 which?
8-1-3? Separate that out.
I'd like to take 811, 812, and 83 together, please. I have a motion.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Ms. Teague? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mrs. Olshauer?
Aye.
Ms. Paul?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Kerrigan?
Aye.
Let's have a motion on biddable.
On the geothermal system, how many square feet do you know if that's, how many square feet is that? How many buildings, square footage?
This ball field is for the cafeteria. Dorothy, have a rough guess off the top of your head?
It's 90 wells, 90 500-foot deep wells, and it will serve the new cafeteria and the bulk of the load for the A and B remodeling as well. Like 80% of the load for A and B remodeling. Plus, we're putting the distribution for the future expansion as well that will serve other
Would you say
areas.
about, was 200,000 square feet, would that be in the ballpark?
Yes.
That's got to be, at least I'm thinking, one of the largest geothermal systems, at least in Lake County. For sure.
Yeah.
If not more than Illinois. Is that right?
Yeah. I haven't seen a ranking, but it's.
So close.
And, one second. And I know the initial investment is higher, but the long-term savings that we're going to receive from that, I just really know, I think it's worth the hour work as well as we do this tonight.
In fact, I mentioned that seminar we had with Granger and Siemens and at Granger Health. Part of that on the campus is a living lab. So we really do want to, we're going to start talking to the whole college about taking advantage of that and making this a living lab so people can come in and see that. But certainly that will be something that we want to talk about.
Building will be the science building.
Yeah.
That's in addition to this.
Yeah.
And that's another.
I just think it's a nice touch that we could have out to the community now as we approve it. As PR folks are writing up the minutes and everything. So probably the largest one here in the Illinois.
So the 500 wells, what's the diameter of each well?
They're 90 wells,
90 wells.
500 feet deep.
Okay, and what's the diameter of the wells?
Oh, the diameter is,
Well,
not,
yeah,
the diameter is not that big. I mean, I'm sorry to not give you an exact answer.
Yeah.
It's about
Yeah,
12 to 15 inches
Okay.
total with the grout and the tube and everything.
Good. And what's that?
You're going to dig up the whole campus with everything.
The first time I learned about geothermal assays, it's something I can follow.
Yeah,
I was assured that.
No, you cannot.
Okay, thank you.
We are working on some grants for deferring that initial investment.
Continue following well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd the president go?
Agenda item 8.1.3, in purchasing. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Discussion?
Yes. There were 5 proposals. 1 was eliminated, 3 were eliminated. There's only 2 firms competing. My question is, because this number is relatively large, I think, over 200,000. At what point do you go back out and say, you know what, let's try to do this one again? That's just a question of, or I can understand the process. Michelle or, yeah.
This was the second time out. As well, we did a pre-proposal conference where we invited actually actually reached out to a number of people to ask them to come and we asked concerns as well, why people may or may not want to get involved in this. It's difficult to say exactly why. We've heard a number of answers, everything from the complexity of the project to the timing that we needed to have and the types of resources we wanted. We had some contractors who did not wanted to bill, for example, their travel separately, which is something that we don't like to have to manage contractors' travel. I really do feel as though Michelle and her team did a great job getting it out this many. Unfortunately, we did. Usually you'll see 2 or 3 coming pretty close, but these were pretty far out. And as well, in addition to the one that was just way too costly for what we're looking to do, the other 2 were not responsive. So we only invited 2 in to interview.
Which 2?
High Street and Cherry Road.
And which one?
High Street and Cherry Road, numbers 2 and 4. And we were very impressed with High Street's knowledge of not just the timekeeping portion of this, but also the absence management. They really excelled at that.
So they don't have any subsidiaries in Illinois, Lake County, Illinois?
So every Oracle preferred provider in
Okay.
Illinois and asked them to please consider applying.
So what are they smoking in Colorado that would allow them to? We may need to, okay. All right, thank you very much.
All right, roll call, please.
Ms. Teague? Dr. Griffin?
It's getting late in the evening.
Ms. Holland? Aye. Mrs. Alschlager?
Aye.
Ms. Paul?
Reluctantly, I know you guys have done a good job, but it's still Colorado. Pretty far.
Mr. Anderson?
All right.
Dr. Kerrigan?
Aye.